What's up guys, welcome back. We're here at Project Daly City. It's been about 2 weeks since we bought the property for $930,000 and this house needed a lot of work. It was basically abandoned, but now we're bringing it back to life. So I'm gonna walk you guys through what we've done in the last 2 weeks and just kind of show you how fast these things can move, right? You just gotta stay on top of your contractors, make sure you get them the supplies they need and pay them when they need to get paid. So right over here in the front, they haven't touched the landscaping yet, and that's because you normally wait for the very end to do that last. You don't want to put brand new grass and then have them just walk all over it, destroy it. So again, bear with us here. This is what it's supposed to look like. Now the outside, you can already see there was an old planter box here that was just kind of decaying, falling apart. So they knocked that down. They redid the stucco a little bit. And then on top of it, they actually put a fresh coat of primer across the entire wall. And so this isn't the actual color of the home. It's gonna be a little bit more of a creamier white, but it gives you a good idea. Look, all it needed was just to be prepped, spray painted, and primered, and it already looks 10 times better. And if you remember that right here was actually a lot of chipping and a lot of the paint was peeling. So look at it now, much smoother, nicer, and this is only the first coat. Imagine when you start putting 2 or 3 more coats on top. As you walk up here, remember how I was saying that this was kind of an old, very brick-like color flooring, so they knocked that out. We're gonna be putting a nice gray, maybe a darker gray, I haven't decided yet, but this is gonna look brand new. It's gonna be retiled. And this is the best part. It already looks better, but we're not gonna leave it like this because this is actually a hazard. But remember it had that little diamond wood trim kind of running through here? And so now that they knocked that all down, it was already decaying anyways. And now every 4 inches, we're gonna run a 2x4 vertically. And that's gonna make it look extremely modern. And look, check this out. They've already started removing every single window. That's gonna be put back with brand new dual pane. But remember up top, the gutters, there was like a big plant being grown up there. They cleaned it all out, so now our gutters are working properly again. Now let me show you guys the real transformation. The house isn't done, but man, is it gonna blow you away. The door is gonna be changed last, but check this out. Can you believe it? They put brand new texture on top of the walls. They primered everything. So now the walls are no longer yellow, right? Looks 10 times better already. And then we've actually prepped the walls, cut out the holes, and we put recessed lighting throughout. So this is gonna make this living room a lot brighter, and it's gonna look amazing when it's all done. I cannot get over this. It's just amazing how a little bit of texture and a coat of primer has already changed this home completely. Like when I walked in here, I'm like, this feels like new construction now. You remember here, the original layout actually had a wall. So we knocked that wall down, but we still had to put up a kind of a dummy wall. So where we could put the cabinets and then rest the island piece on top. Another thing that you're gonna see, we started running brand new electrical, not so much here, but there's brand new electrical down here, right? Over here, because I mean, nowadays, if your thing isn't grounded, a lot of your plugs just aren't gonna work. So we opted to go brand new electrical. Next thing that we later discovered, and it actually ended up eating into our profit, was that the plumbing was just completely shot. They were galvanized, and the problem with galvanized pipes, they rust and they start to close up. And so, we didn't want to have a problem or a situation later on where we're gonna have more clogs or the water's just not gonna work. So for an extra $14,000, we upgraded everything to copper and PVC. So now we're gonna be up to code with the plumbing. The thing about plumbing is that it's not something that people normally see. And so they think that it doesn't add value to the home. However, when you're flipping properties and you're reselling it, one of the great marketing pieces that you can advertise is that, hey, this home has new plumbing, new electrical, right? There is value in upgrading these things. So as you remember, this bathroom, originally when we bought it, was collapsing. They put the brand new flooring on top, but now they had to open it up again because guess what? I wanted new plumbing throughout this bathroom and the other one. So the last time that we were here, this wall was completely torn down. And if you haven't seen that video, watch right here, right? We'll put a link. But we closed that wall up and we turned this area into a laundry room. And so you're gonna have washer and dryer, right? And then we're gonna put a nice countertop on top, floating shelves here, And then that way people can kind of do laundry in here, put a couple desks, so it's a bonus room. Because this house already has a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and you know, unfortunately there was nowhere else to put the laundry, so it happened to have to go here. So if you walk into the first bedroom, again, we didn't do much into this house, this room, because as I mentioned before, there was nothing wrong with the room, so all we did was change out the window, put recessed lighting in, and that's it. Very simple. This was the easy room. Now let's go into the back and see what we did. So in this back room, again, we shrank the closet a little bit, so now that when the door opens up, you have a little bit more room, and we're gonna have new sliding doors and recessed lighting in here. Simple. So check this out. This used to be the door to the bathroom, but now it's all closed up. Actually looks pretty good. Going into this room, right, you got the recessed lighting. You got new windows going in, and you can already tell, look at the new windows. It's already letting in so much light. It looks really good. This is where the real magic happened, okay? So we had to redo some things. And how it's gonna look is we're gonna have a pocket door here, boom. So you open up and you go in. They threw all the doors in here so you can't really see a whole lot, but you're gonna have a shower right here, and you're gonna have a toilet and a vanity. Simple. We're gonna make it look good. And where the closet? You're saying, where is the closet gonna go? I'm gonna have a custom closet here, boom, and one more here, boom. It's not the biggest closet, I understand, but sometimes when you're flipping properties, you have to figure out what's the best use of the space. And I feel like having a primary bedroom where you have access to a bathroom is worth more than having a big closet. Because originally, as you know, the closet used to be this big, right? But I think that having this section and this section will just have to do. It's only been 2 weeks, but a lot of changes have started to happen, and I think it's good progress. The lead time for cabinets right now for kitchen is 3 to 5 weeks. So we just left from our suppliers, and we're gonna go with a European style. We're gonna go white European cabinets down below, and then up top will be the wood European style. So a little bit of contrast, different than what we normally do, but because this home, we really wanna knock it out of the park, and the white shaker cabinets just wouldn't give it that high-end luxury feel. So we did spend a little bit more. So typically a kitchen like this will cost us anywhere from $6,000 to $7,000. We spent closer to $9,000 for the cabinets and stones in here. Well guys, that pretty much wraps up the summary of Project Daly City, and this has been kind of moving a lot faster than I was expected, because a typical project like this with permits and all that will take anywhere from 3 to 4 months. But seeing the progress here in 2 weeks of what they've been able to do, I mean, I gotta say, we might be able to knock this thing out before December. Well, that's the update, so stay tuned for part 3 as this project continues to advance along. But if you haven't seen what it looked like before, make sure you check out the video right here. Peace.